電車で GO!電車で GO!
4番線発車します。ドアが閉まりますからご注意ください。
進行。
So I haven't shown them yet, or I haven't uploaded the episode because I'm having some issues with rendering on my PC. But in episode 2 I beat 3 of the routes, so this is the next single star or single difficulty route after that one.
この電車は京浜東北線蒲田行きです。各駅に停車いたします。次は大井町に停まります。
Thought it was decreasing there. Going kind of faster. Overshoot it. Alright, I'm just right off the bat I'm gonna restart that one. Oop, chose the wrong one.
セーブが終了しました。
線発車します。ドアが閉まりますからご注意ください。
出発進行。
ATC 信号での指示速度を守ってください。
この電車は京浜東
Missed
北
the
線
workers on the side there.
各
Oops.
駅に停車いたします。次は大井町に停まります。
I think honestly on this one it probably has more than enough probably more than enough time bank to make up for any stops that you miss. Oops, accidentally hit emergency there.
停車。
I think I'm gonna need it though because I wasn't watching the distance properly. We're gonna need a little extra help making this one. Yeah, look at that. I was way early too. I could have slowed down way earlier and still made it. Nice. I love those little songs they play.
ご注意ください。
出発進行。
Slow down. Comes the stop.
大森停車。
Alright, this time, again, way early. Seconds early. Still think we're gonna beat it though.
1番線電車が発車します。ご注意ください。
出発進行。
Hmm. a little bit faster here. Down a little bit.
まもなく終点蒲田です。
蒲田停車。
Oh, missed it. Well, that one was pretty easy. Alright.
セーブ中です。セーブが終了しました。
I've done that one. I think I've done all of these now. Right, CEG. On to the second page. Alright, this is one of my favorites. This is the, like, a mountainous route. Right? No, I don't think this is. This is a different one.
Door が閉まります。ご注意ください。
出発進行。制限65。制限解除。
走行の目安は時速100キロです。
Alright, 100 kilometers an hour.
この電車は東海道線普通小田原行きです。 各駅に停車いたします。次は川崎に停まります。
7 kilometers, holy crap.
進行進行進行制限90制限解除進行進行進行進行進行進行進行進行進行第4閉塞進行
2 kilometers coming up on.
第3閉塞進行第2閉塞進行第1閉塞進行場内進行
まもなく川崎です。京浜東北線南部線はお乗り換えです。川崎の次は横浜に停まります。
Don't really know how this train slows down though. We have a bit of time. I'm gonna hit the brakes now.
川崎停車
Second. I'm gonna be late. There's the stop. I was looking on the ground there. Oh. Not too bad though.
1番線電車が発車します。ご注意ください。
出発進行。進行。進行。
Another long distance one. These are kind of hard because they don't really, like no checkpoints on them, so you don't know how you're on time or not until you're there.
進行。進行。
I'm gonna assume that you can still get the yellow lights though if you're going too fast.
制限90。進行。制限解除。進行。
Oh.
進行。進行。進行。 進行。進行。進行。進行。第一閉塞進行。
まもなく横浜です。根岸線、横須賀線、京急線、相鉄線、東急東横線、横浜市営地下
Here
鉄は
comes
お乗り換えで
the
す。
stop.
制限100。
Down.
横浜停
Bonus
車。
points. Alright, that was a little bit longer one, so now we'll head here. Crusty stamp of approval here.
セーブ中です。セーブが終了しました。
Okay, so we just did that one. Okay, that makes this one the next one. 11:37. A little bit of a longer one here. Alright, this is the mountain one that I was talking about.
Cinco.
この列車は山陰本線普通京都行き
Trains are kind of slow on this route.
停車いたします。次は馬堀に停まります。まもなく馬堀です。
制限60。馬堀停車。
Using my brakes way too much here. Nah, slow down. Not too far off though. Went past it a little bit. Stops on this one. thought I hit it. I not timed it right.
まもなく小津峡です。
制限解除。制限60。
That's 60.
場内進行。小津峡停車。
Time for the brakes. Really too late. Damn. Way over.
誰か止めてくれ。
We might have to retry this one because I'm already down to 9 points left.
制限進行。第一フェーズ進行。制限60。
まもなく
上下
佐賀
進行。
です。
Don't remember going slow here with the other route.
Saga 停車。
Oh, not that one. Pretty close. Hey Natalie, how's it going? What you up to tonight? Coming in early here. See if I can stall it a little bit. Oh, that was close. Bring back the blue. What do you mean? Are you talking about Ryojo-Hen? Yeah, the PS2 is the system I'm playing on, so we could play that game. I'm doing like the challenge runs tonight. Seeing if I can beat these routes without using continues. And I think I've done like 3 so far tonight. Got only 21 points in the bank on this one, so not sure how many stops have to go here. But if I make a mistake, it's pretty much over. When's your Saturn game coming? If I beat this route, we'll put on Ryojo-Hen. Ooh. A little heavy on the brakes there. Hey Austin, how's it going? Yeah, how's everything looking, guys? This is like a mini game. You only have like limited time to get this right. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay. What the heck is that? So Austin, I don't think you've played your copy yet. Trying to beat every single route in this game. This is Densha de GO Professional, and I'm trying to beat it without using continues. And I've beaten probably like 8 or 9 of the easiest difficulty ones so far. Yep, Natalie, this game started in the arcades with a huge-ass arcade cabinet with controls just like the ones I'm using here, basically.
以上停車
So like 90% of your game is looking at the bottom right at that distance meter and the top left at the time. I can see I'm way early here. And try and hit the brakes a little bit more. And well, way early. So if you're early in this game, you start to run into problems because then you hit trains that are further ahead. And what happens there is it'll give you like a yellow signal light, which will kill your momentum. And so you see the tickets at the top there. I have 31, and on this difficulty it's 1 second equals 1 ticket. So if you're late, it'll just start subtracting your tickets. So you can see I was way early, and now suddenly I have a 45km/h speed limit here, and you're always limited. Even though I have a 60km/h speed limit there, I'm limited to that 45 by the signal. Always have to obey the slower speed limit. Yeah, and Austin, if you're looking to get the PS1 game, I would definitely recommend this one that I'm playing. I'll explain the stops as I'm coming up here. So at the bottom right, the distance, if it's green, that means I have to make a stop at the next station. And if it's white, that means it's an express stop, and you still have to hit it on time, but you're just passing through the station. You're not actually, you know, making the stop there. And right now I still have the yellow signal. For the stops, you'll see a red line on, there's like a radar on the left-hand side. You see the red line coming up there. That's where you want to stop. But mainly, you're not watching that, you're watching the numbers at the bottom right. That's the distance to the stopping point. Looks like I'm still way early. So I'm looking at the time there, 25 seconds. The idea is you get 0 centimeters on your stopping distance. See the diamond sign on the left-hand side there? That's where I want to stop. So closer. 187 centimeters, and I think I was within 1 second. Oh, the full arcade? Yeah, I'm sure those are very expensive. I saw one on eBay though, it was like Densha de GO 3 or something like that. It was like $4,000. I don't have that kind of cash. Okay, so we're at the yellow light in the center there is always 45. And this train is like probably the slowest train in the game, which makes it very challenging. Yes, the green bar at the bottom is my location. Oh, I'm exceeding it. So you can sometimes get away with it, you know, going like a few kilometers an hour over. See the sign on the right-hand side there? There was like a black angled bar, kind of like this. That means you're going downhill. So now you have to, you know, your train will pick up speed as you're going downhill, so you have to kind of be mindful of that a little bit. Now we have a 35 limit coming up. So the speed limits there, you do have some time to react, because in the original Densha de GO 1 and 2, you don't have the radar on the left-hand side, which makes it very hard, because then you have to memorize the signs. They'll just pop up on the right-hand side, like you're seeing there. They'll flash a few times, and by the time it turns solid, It's still flashing. So it's going to be for the switch up here to the left, I believe. And once I switch off to the left here, it'll go solid. See? So if you don't hit 35 or lower by that point, then you're going to get penalties, basically. They'll subtract away from your tickets.
京都停車
Okay, so we have 35 seconds. And this is a really long platform, and you're already limited by the speed. So if you throttle up when you're in the station platform, then that's also a penalty. There's a lot of penalties in this game, so you have to kind of learn them. This one, let's see, it looks like we're going to be a little bit late, but I think I have enough of a point cushion here to beat the level without using a continue. You can see it's just draining away my points up there. Alright, we did it though. Beat it without a continue. So Natalie, if you're still there, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and I will set up. We'll play some Ryojo-Hen, the one that you requested. Alright, we're back. The request by Natalie to play this one. Can you see that? Densha de GO, Ryojo-Hen. Switched out the controller. I have the controller for this game too. And it's been a really long time since I've played this game. I'm going to be terrible at it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. We actually have direction pad on this one. I'm choosing the right ones here. Second one there. Let's do, you know what, I want to do this one. So you can pick different trains here. Let's try this one. Like your time of day, happy with your options, yes. Yeah, the braking system's like really weird in this one. So instead of like the notches that you have in yours, this one, it's basically like analog. And if you're in the center here, there's a large like dead zone right here. And that's basically like neutral. It's hydraulics. So if you go this way, you'll start adding pressure to the braking system. If you go this way, you're releasing it. So you're going to see a lot of like this type of thing. Over here, so yours, the controller you have, now remind me, Austin, because I think you have the one that has 5 throttle positions. You have the single-handed controller, right? Whoop. Start here. This one has 4 notches on the accelerator. These are your door controls for left or right, or if there's only doors on one side, it'll be like front and back. This is your horn. I'm sorry, I think this one's the horn. Yep, there it is. And then this green one is to make announcements. That you only have to do that on certain ones, though. So this one is on PS2. And first thing I have to watch for here is that yellow, there will be a yellow light on the left-hand side there. I'm waiting for that to turn on. And I believe you can make an announcement as you leave the station. Oh, now. Yeah, that's pretty weird. It's not letting me go. And camera angles. Oh, you know what it is? I'm already forgetting. Let me restart that one more time. What I was doing wrong there is you have to close the doors when you first start. Yeah, so that's it's pretty simple. This one honestly isn't that much more complicated. I can shut the doors. There we go. That's what it was waiting for. Now I can go. I was sitting there like an idiot waiting for the light to pop on. So this one is less trains. This is like light streetcars. That's a little bit different than some of the other ones. Okay, we have a 25 limit here, and we're gonna go down the hill. Alright, I'm pretty much just, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. So... This one, when you get closer, you can make an announcement. Okay, and your braking gauge is up on the top right-hand side. You can see how I can feed it a little bit. You don't want to go into the red. So I just hit the green button to make the announcement. Now we're making a stop here. And brakes are very sensitive here. The time is not anywhere near as strict as the other one. You have the 15-second window before the time you want to stop and after. Okay, and we can work the doors. Don't forget the doors. Okay, doors, release the brakes, make the announcement, pull out of the station. Yeah, I'm using the HDMI cable that they released. Hope it looks pretty good. With the, I was using the component cables, but I was getting like a weird, kind of like a shimmering effect to it. Yeah, the Mega Drive shirt. So you can hit the horn at the various crossings here. Paul's Saturn one, yep. Oh, what's up, man? What's up, Sam? Yeah, I'm sorry. You get to see what I look like. Alright, here comes the stop. So I'm gonna hit the horn. Like we're running a little bit late. That's alright though, because they give you a pretty good window. Hit the horn for the crossing. And there's the stop. Oh! See, so the stops are a little bit tricky, because if you go over by a meter, it kills you on this one. So they give you like a huge window with the time. But then, with the stop, you can't go past where they want you to stop. Yeah, good to see you, Sam. I still have to watch your Grandia video. Really looking forward to that fan translation, though. Alright, make the announcement, and we can pull out here. You're in Louisiana, right? This is on an Elgato HD, not the HD60. And then it's this is my Japanese PS2, and it's through the HDMI cable that they have for it. Alright, so we have a speed limit here. Let me slow down. We're also going up a hill, so I have to be careful there. So we're at 20. Again, just like the other game, the speed limit's probably when you hit the switch. And now it turns solid. Give it a little gas here. Make the announcement. Oh, I went into the red on the brakes there, so... And I went past the stop. Damn. You could probably already tell, but with the mistakes I'm making, this game is very very forgiving, I want to say. Oh, we have a speed limit here. And this this braking system is really sensitive. You know, if you crank it up, it'll quickly increase the pressure into the red, and you don't want that. So you kind of just have to kind of flick it just very gently. Yeah, Austin, if you've got any tips to improve the quality, I'm definitely up for hearing them. The Game Boy version? Yeah, I have like I think most of the portable versions, but I haven't played them too much. When you think about it though, it probably does work because 90% of the time, like I was saying, you're just looking at either the time or the speedometer, or, you know, if you're using a controller, you're going to be looking at your throttle, where your throttle's at, where your brake's at. So really, like, the graphics in the game really honestly don't matter for this. It's more of like the numbers is what you're looking at most of the time. Like right now I'm looking at the speedometer and, you know, the throttle position. And you know what, I have a feeling that I missed a speed increase there as I was talking, because now I'm running late. So we'll pick up the pace here, make an announcement, and trigger my phone. Oh, stopped a little short. Oh, you see, it's yelling at me because I had to hit the accelerator. Close the doors. So if you did get the Framemeister, would you use the component, I'm guessing? Actually, Austin, there is a VR version of this game for the Sega Saturn. I'm not, you know, I don't think it's actually like where you can turn your head and whatnot, and it responds like that. It's basically just like a set of, like a VR goggle headset. I actually have it, but the one I have is broken. Right, let's pick up the pace because I have a feeling I'm... Oh, here's the speed limit. Okay, so now we have a red light there, and it wants me to hold the position after I stop. And I forgot to make the announcement. That's penalty there. Ooh, stop. Oh, over. When you're over, you don't have to hit the door. This... Austin, this is the HMD Dino Visor. And this is basically the goggle set for the Sega Saturn. Now, I got this one extremely cheap, but unfortunately there's a box that you need to plug it into, and I'm missing that box. So, From what I know, these are extremely rare, so maybe someday I'll come across that, but probably not likely.
出発進行圧力よし制限20
Oh, 15. Alright, here I think it's an intersection. Yep, you have to hit the horn there. And look at this, now we're out on the streets. Oh, a little too fast. I think all pretty much that visor does is make it so you're, you know, the screen's like right in your face, so it's like a big screen TV. I don't think it has any like motion sensing or anything like that, but I think it was based on the Atari Jaguar one that they were developing, and somehow it turned into this one. Okay, and I think there's a stop right here. Yes, there is. I'm super early, so I'm gonna kind of coast a second here. Oh man, I was just short there, so it didn't register the stop. Alright, the doors. Alright, continue here. About halfway through here. I think I do have it set on like one of the harder difficulties. This one you can select like 4 different difficulties. Seems like the PS2 games are kind of darker in general. And they always had that weird, kind of like motion blur thing, you know what I mean? Ghosting, I guess you would call it. Keeping it at 25 right now. We'll crank up the speed here and make up a little bit of time. Make the announcement, slow down. A diamond on the side there is a little hard to see. Oh, you know what? I think this one has... I hit both of the doors, and I think this one only has doors on You only need to open it on left or right. Yeah, it definitely was the weakest graphically, don't you think?
発射圧力よし
It had a lot of good games, though, to make up for it. Okay, 20 speed limit. Now this part of the track here is like a siding. You see the red signal coming up. There's going to be like a stopping point that you have to come up to and stop within 1 meter. It's coming up there. See the diamond on the left-hand side? More. Stop. Now, you wait here and then another train will come through the side there. Yeah, it's very relaxing to play compared to the PS1.
出発進行圧力よし
And there were a lot of these games released for the PS2. But I think... Oh, went a little bit too fast there. I think this is probably my favorite one. Alright, so I think the limit is gone, so we'll crank it up again here. To be honest with you, I haven't really been paying too much attention to the time, because they give you such a large window. With the PS1 game, you know, you better not be any more than 5 seconds early, and you better not be 1 second late, or else the game goes into penalty mode. Okay, so I think we're doing good on the times there. Just went a little bit too far. So my setup here is, I've got the computer up above here. That's where the face cam is. And then I have, like, a smaller screen, basically, like, hanging below that. And I was trying to play the Kingsfield games on my small screen, which is kind of like a cheap screen. And I could, no matter what setting I set this thing on, I could not see, I couldn't even see the ground in the game. It was so dark. Alright, speed limit's gone. You can do a lot of coasting in this one. Like in the other one, like in the PS1 game that I was playing, it's like you want to either have it at full throttle or, you know, nearly full brake. For this one, you know, I'm just doing a lot of coasting. Now, so one tricky thing on this one is the time at the top there. I have a speed limit coming up. But the time, or the distance, it only really pops up when you're near something. That's a problem. because you can't tell how far the next station is. So I've played these routes, you know, enough to know basically where you can go fast and where you can go slow. If it doesn't have the speed limit on the screen, you know, then you can go as fast as you want, basically. But, you know, definitely don't want to arrive too early or mess it up. So I'm going to crank it up here. Alright, so, yep, usually when you get that, you're near the station, and you can start slowing down, make your announcement. Oh, hit the wrong side. Dang it. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Natalie. Yeah, starting with that generation, a lot of brown and gray games. Oh. Oh. Dang. I didn't even see the red light. Whoops. I was supposed to wait for that other train to come through. Now I can go. And be the announcement? I thought I hit that. Oh, the speed. I went over 20. Get it back. You guys have any favorite PS2 games? Okay, limit's gone. Okay, now we have a new speed limit. 25. I'm gonna put it on throttle 4. This one's a lot faster than the other one that I played. Stop coming up here. Oh, announcement. Forgot it. Just the right side this time. Yeah, Grady's 5. That one's awesome. R-Type Final, yep. I've got the, what's it called? What's the Namco one? With the drum? I just actually got that one at, like a pawn shop. But I haven't tried it yet. Taiko Drum Master, I think it's called. Alright, the W meant I have to hit the horn. There we go. Got some lights. Oh. I missed now. Yes, it's even harder doing it from this camera angle. Like, look at that. You can't see. But like I said, you know, it's a numbers game. You can look at the distance meter. Though in this one, it doesn't always show you something. Yeah, that's one. Have you played that one? Alright, left side doors. It's different on every route, so I gotta remember that. Lots of points missed. I think I sped one time and forgot to make that announcement. Oh, red light. Should have noticed the train coming. Alright, green. I've seen like the people who are like really good at it. I played a lot of like the Guitar Hero games too, and I've played guitar for like a really long time, and for some reason I could never play like anything on the expert difficulties. Maybe like a few of the easier songs on expert, but I had a friend that had like no musical skills whatsoever, and he could do those like perfectly. Behind now. Make an announcement, hit the brakes. Ooh, over. Yeah, Austin, when you were playing when you were streaming this game last time, Demon's Crest, I was worried about my copy because I remembered that I had never checked it to see if it was real. But luckily it's a legitimate copy. I think I've had it for 10 years or so. I guess maybe the let me cancel here. I guess the reproductions weren't as common then. I still think there were quite a few of them then, though. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't really like playing a real guitar. Alright, and I should already be stopping at the next station, so I'm going to have to haul ass here. Oh, here's the platform. Signal. Oh. Sometimes it's worth it just to see them animations there. Yeah, I remember like Guitar Hero, I think like 2 came out, and like all the bars around here were basically, you know, you would go there and play it. And people were like forming Guitar Hero bands. Yeah, and I think when Rock Band came out was, you know, the drums were actually were a lot closer to actually playing the real instrument, you know? And I think that was, for me at least, that was way better than playing the guitars. Alright, so we were almost on time there, I think. I don't need to go super fast here. Oh, 15. An announcement. And this is the end of the line. Oh, jeez. Up like a centimeter too soon. See? Right there. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure which side to open the doors. There's platforms on both sides, so I wasn't sure. But I hit the right one. It should have been the left one. I remember it now. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, guys. I think I'm gonna end this one right here, though. Have a good night, though.